But first, as always, for the past 4 weeks, let's start with our dudes of the week. We're going to go Whitaker to Tucker for this one. I'm going to lead us off. Michael goes second. Dylan, you can go third. Nick, you're the oldest. You can go fourth, get the double pick. And you know where I'm going to go with this one. If Dylan's the Chelsea apologist on the dude of the week every once in a while, I'm going to take the screwdriver and twist it, the knife and twist it, however you want to say it. Ollie Watkins, shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to you, my boy. 73rd minute goal, getting the 1-0 win over Chelsea. Talk about throwing gasoline on a fire. You'll love to see it. And that's all I'm going to say because we have a ton to talk about Chelsea later. But shout out to Big Ollie. The only people more happy for him than Aston Villa fans were everyone that hates Chelsea and then every other Brentford fan as well because they still love the guy, as we saw in Philly. Michael, who you got?
I'm sticking with a similar thing you are here. I got the man, Malo Gusto. Perfect VAR decision. Absolutely a red 100% of the time. Couldn't have happened to a better team. See you later. Nice loss.
Damn. All right, a little tongue-in-cheek with Michael. Dylan, round one, dude of the week.
I didn't think he'd fall to me, but I will be taking...
I didn't think he'd fall to me.
I'm just saying. I'm going to be taking Son. He's been absolutely on fire. I might be taking all Spurs players, to be honest, this entire one. But, I don't know, 2 great finishes. And if he didn't get, I think, a little injured, there'd probably be the hat trick. And we'd be singing a different tune about how that game ended. But I love me some Son. That was bad. I shouldn't have said that.
Worst things have been said on this podcast, mostly by me.
Absolutely.
Nick, pick one. Who you got?
Got to go with an old man showing respect to old man. Johnny Evans, 200th appearance for United. Had a sick header that was actually taken back by VAR, but a legit left-footed, weak-footed assist to Bruno. Obviously, the finish was damn good as well. Why shouldn't we just keep him and put Harry Maguire in the fucking corner and just leave him there? So, which leads me to the next one. We talk about club loyalty. Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy, dude of the week. All-time troll this week. All-time troll. Scores a pen for Leicester to win 1-0 and then sprints the entire length of the pitch to troll the Bristol fans. So, yeah, Jamie Vardy, loyalty, knows where his bread is buttered. Sticking with him and the Foxes.
Love it.
He has to be top 5 troll.
Yeah, easily. Shithousery, Jamie Vardy. I actually didn't even realize that Johnny Evans played for United before until you said that, and then I went back and looked. Man, didn't realize that. Dylan,
first goal in almost a decade for them. We thought when he scored. We thought he scored. Yeah.
Dylan, round 2.
I'm going with John Champion. If you watched the telecast of Arsenal and Spurs, his commentary, I was laughing for half of that entire match for the way he was just shitting on Romero and his day and how he was having it. And then, I don't know, there was, you know how like British commentary is just so different than what we get here in the States? Like, It was John Champion. It was masterclass. It was beautiful. It was amazing.
Love it. Michael, who you got?
I got to go Kieran Trippier. 3 assists and an absolute beatdown of Sheffield United. Hasn't looked great start of the season, but that game was pretty wild. To a team that I had said last week wasn't as bad as everyone thought they were.
Yeah, a little disappointed, though. Trippier, when your team scores 8 goals, you don't even get 1. You know, people are talking about that. My second round pick, Big Ange. Love him. It's like, it's so annoying. Can't hate Tottenham as much as you used to now. I think that he's totally changed the persona and how you view that team, which is pretty annoying because, if I'm being honest, you just love to laugh at the folly that is Tottenham most of the time. He's turning that around. I love that guy. Talks very well. Talks about a lot of topics that I think a lot of coaches are afraid to. So I think he's a cool dude. And then speaking of another coach, an old-time coach, my third round pick. Shout out to Lou Holtz, you old piece of shit.
Damn it. I was going for it. Fuck.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to treat this podcast just like the Buckeyes treat their team. This is my family. So if Lou Holtz wants to come out here and talk about how Dylan has no toughness and we can't get the job done, we're not going to put out a podcast this week because someone's sick or whatever. We're just going to prove him wrong. So Lou Holtz, I know it's premature, but rest in peace, you dead bitch. Shout to him. Michael, who you got? Round 3.
I just want to. I was second in my head. I was thinking like first time ever on Dude of the Week back to back, same person. But I just want to say, Lou Holtz, like the guy who wrote a letter in 2022 to the head coach of Notre Dame, basically saying that you're a shit coach. Like what a piece of shit. I hope you wear diapers. I hope you piss yourself every day. I'm gonna go Sam Johnston, goalkeeper. Kept the 0-0 alive for John's portion of the parlay. An absolute great performance. Honorable mention to Bern Leno for that one as well. Keeping it consistent with some players here, but I was going Ryan Day and Lou Holtz for my number 3. I should have taken him earlier.
Yeah, you didn't know I was going to scoop it right in front of you.
Yeah.
Scoop it right in front of you. Dylan, round 3.
I just wanted on the record, I am not taking someone back-to-back weeks. I am taking short-handed Pedro Neto. He was phenomenal. And for as shitty as the Wolves were, he was the only bright spot in terms of getting us a point in what could have been a disastrous outing. And he's got the most dangerous, I'm pretty sure, XG or crosses or whatever in the Premier League right now. So short-handed Pedro Neto.
Should we actually be shouting out Pedro Neto's agent for not being as good at his job as he should be? Because that guy should have been out of there by now.
No, he's coming back from injury, so we got lucky.
Yeah.
He's going to be gone after this year, but but we got him for one more.
I love it. Nick, get us out of here. What's the last dude of the week for you?
I think that we deserve a pat on the back. My dude of the week is John Whitaker for correctly selecting Fulham draw under 1.5 goals. I hope you bet it. I hope you took Alexis out to dinner on it. I hope that you enjoyed yourself on that bet. If not, I have a filler for you to take you off dude of the week.
No, I got some money off it for sure.
Attaboy. All right, you can stay.
Yeah.
You can stay.
Yeah. Who's your honorable mention? If you don't mind me asking.
Gillingham, who is second in League 2, yet they have 8 goals for, 8 goals against, somehow second in the league.
Yeah.
Through 9 games, I should add, by the way. It's through 9 games, so that's how that works there.
That's
How do they
crazy.
do that?
Yeah.
I need some of that sauce.
Yeah. Shout to Gillingham, a team that will forever be tied to Man City lore because we were down in the 2nd division and beat them to be able to come up and then come up again, pause, so then we got the takeover. So Gillingham is always a team that I look back at and like, yeah, I didn't like Man City back then, but thank you for the setup we have now. I have one honorable mention as well. Whoever cut up and like edited that 2nd episode of Welcome to Wrexham this season, that needs to be submitted for an Emmy. I cried. I started crying in the 2nd minute of it, and I stopped crying 20 minutes after it was done. It's not sad. It's like really happy, but they talk about a few of their fans that have autism, and then the striker Paul Mullen's son has autism, and it kind of weaves this story throughout. It's pretty touching, and we can transit on this pod. We are so good at podcasting. We're so adaptable that we can shout out Lou Holtz for his future death in one sentence, and then also have enough, EQ to just understand a beautiful piece of art, which is season 2, episode 2 of Welcome to Wrexham. Guys, dude of the week. Nick, we got one more thing?
I'm gonna undo all that beautiful wordplay you just threw out to us there.
Yeah.
Did anybody else pick up on Paul Mullen basically saying he's having marriage issues while talking about his child?
Yeah. And Michael and Dylan, I don't know if you guys have started watching it. Yeah. So it was like, and I feel bad for the man, but it was one of those things where it's like, have you ever talked to your friend and he gives you a detail that you didn't ask for? and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, that's something you just need to get off your chest, huh? Like, it was not something I think that they were prying about. He was just like, it's been really hard. By the way, my wife and I have hated each other for the past 3 months.
We're at each other's throats nonstop.
throats. Cuts. Yeah. It's actually, I think,
God
the
damn.
terminology he used.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, but still, beautiful episode.
Yes.
And
Agreed.
Paul Mullen stayed together for the kid. I think that was a good move. You know, it worked a lot in the 70s with a lot of parents back then.